Simbuya eAfrika. Silapha eAfrika. Mandipotise bantwana bobawo. Ndithenda kuvela ndeva ziphalala. Kwathi mandikhwaze ndaswela ilizwi. Kwathi mandilile ndaba nentloni. Xa ndinibona nizindwayinge nibonakala niphelelwe lithemba kaze sobheka phi na. Imihlaba yobawo ilele. Amasimi obawo alele ngelixa iintsapho zethu zisifa indlala. Konakele phi na mzikanto. Silahle phi na mzikanto. Masibuyele nembo. Masibuyele nembo. Kwakusini imvula. Kwakutyiwa ukutya. Kwakutyiwa nemixoxozi. Sasonwabile ngelo xesha. Abantu babenezinwe besenzelana konke. Namhlanje we are crying. It is a Xhosa lament. It's not a Xhosa lament. It is the whole nation lament. We all crying for the same thing. We are dying. We've been crying. We fought, but we managed. All the fights, we win them. We defeated the people. But this fight of hunger, why don't we fight it? Let's all stand.
Nje isizwe silambile. Ndiphaka umnikelo wothando. Sizwe esi sinikela oluphangaleleyo uthando neziqhamo. Qhama nawe apho ukhoyo uqhamise isizwe sikabawo.
A home without a dinner table. An onion and tomato from Madlamini next door. I know mother had to cut through her pride to ask for it. 2 blocks of stock cubes from my friend, the last of father's earnings. Maize meal from Umzala in a lunchbox. The same lunchbox contains the sore heart Umzala handed me the lunchbox with, because she would have to carry her lunchbox to another home in days to come. After a few aromas bouncing in the air, mother calls to hand us a noble plate of food. We eat from our laps. Those with homes without dinner tables do not eat for joy or to become healthier. They eat to survive. With raging appetite and numb taste buds, they swallow chunks of food along with their humanity.
Maggies vol oegies toe. Kinders moet nie kos mosie. Daar is kinders wat nie kos hê nie. Papa sê hy werk hard vir my kos en daar is papas wat nie werk hê nie. En ek verstaan die misverstand, dit het begin gister, man, toe hy miste van 'n different land hier beland. Nou my mag kreën verwag reën en die note is 'n mond vol. En kinders moet nie kos mos hê. Daar is kinders wat nie kos hê nie. Papa werk hard vir jou kos en daar is papas wat nie werk het nie. En ek verstaan die social distance, man, kneeval vir reënval in 'n different tang. Vra ancients vir 'n vleisstuk op 'n Christmas lunch en die koortjies is rasende maggies. En kinders moet nie kos mors nie, daar is kinders wat nie kos het nie. Papa werk hard vir jou kos en daar is papas wat nie werk het nie. En ek verstaan nie die shit nie, man. Wat is statistics vir 'n illiterate man? 5 bob chips en 'n pakkie biscuits, man, en die laities sing liedjies van geestukkie. En kinders moet nie kos mos hê. Daar is kinders wat nie kos hê nie. Papa werk hard vir my kos en daar is papas wat nie werk het nie. En ek verstaan net hoe om niks te plant. Ek sal my misgis om my te risk op hierdie system Sankooi se kind het langglas vasgevang.
Famine, O Africa laments on scarcity of food, the fruits of the earth, deprived, not equally shared. How we've come to this disaster, we have not anticipated. From hand to mouth, never enough for the whole house. The beauty and gifts of the earth are not ours. Soldiers in aprons and big spoons, steering pots for communities. Mothers at the forefront of the warfare, before the world realizes that this is war. Spear on community kitchens, spear on the hunger. We are not hungry. A wave of hunger has engulfed the African nation long ago. We are faint from hunger for knowledge of ourselves. We are hungry from deprivation, from elimination from world history. For knowledge of our spiritual ways, we are hungry. From decolorization, we are lost with no history and direction.
Part of the body. We do not plant flowers, we plow the streets that have been made poor. On the right side of the land, hands that shape the soil with beauty. On the left side of the land, bodies that merge on the streets in struggle and hope. Part of the body, part of the land. Hunger strikes. Hunger strikes not as a number but as organs folding into each other. Intestines removing spaces, hugging each other. Acknowledging that I survive with my neighbor. You speak of hunger, we talk about feeling, embracing, surviving, overcoming hunger.
The pandemic of hunger. Hunger is bigger than the virus. Violence searches for food. Struggles, heartbreaking. Women give their bodies for food. 1994, the end of the poor and landless black farmers. Production, processing, distribution, preparation, consumption, food and food systems, structural inequalities, uneven power relations, power, race, class, gender, collective traumas, pre-existing food injustices, shaping food governance. The people want food reimagined systems. Fuleni, Khayelitsha, Mitchell's Plain, Guguletu, St. Helena's Bay. When will the wind blow sand in between your shrubs?
Ward 4.1. Access to 12C Ward 4.1. 123, 356. Want to see access to percentage of community soup kitchens. Early childhood headed mother during COVID-19 lockdown rates increased disproportionately to the gender-sensitive, feminist livelihood coping strategies. To put food on the table, on average improvement markets for land and urban food production, food-related environments challenge their community-centered networks. Depression sets in. Forget the risks of crime and malnutrition. My own hand has a vision for radical and deadly food policy reform. Thankfully, food-sensitive planning, mapping related challenges centralized around the shopping mall. Shopping malls centered around sensitive planning, sensitive depression, anxiety, and hunger. For better food safety, intergovernmental panel on integrated development foundations urged the need to take a food-sensitive approach. Moving from one crisis to another, fortunately, there was a protracted pandemic polycrisis ensuring multilateral livelihoods. Informal traders were participants, 432% of whom were marginalized, disembodied results. Having shared insights on their food needs, this provides a summarized snapshot of the significant situation and highlights the need for integrated responses to keep bread particles below 340 parts per million as food prices rise sharply into the future.
So I will be presenting the results from the 2020 study of the effects of COVID-19 on food security in communities in Cape Town. And we're going to start with Khayelitsha. Food security in Khayelitsha is quite bad. It's quite bad, guys.
Why don't you just lock me in a dark room?
50% of households are food insecure, and of this 56%,
lock me in a dark room, please. Leave me.
Of these participants are women. And
lock me in a dark room so I can experience the pain, so my depression can consume me, please. Lock me in this room.
For farming,
I just want to feel the pain.
Support.
I want to hear the sound of my heartbeat as it slows down. The pain of my soul is slowly escaping my body. I want to feel everything. I just want to feel everything.
it's people
Depression.
that live in large
Come on,
households.
bro. Just
Poor
face me
people
heads
who
on. This
are
war
working
ain't over.
in
This
the
war
sector.
ain't over. Depression.
And as you can see,
Depression, you
70%
promised to take my soul. I wanna lose my soul. Why would you give up on me? Why won't you betray me? I wanna lose my soul. You promised to take my soul. The agreement between us was just plain and simple, not this torture, not this pain, not my mind, but my soul.
348 participants.
This war isn't over.
48% of
It is not over. It's still gonna take my soul. Depression. Depression, please. I'm running out of tears. I am running out of ideas.
And again, we
The
ask
thoughts
the
are deep.
question,
The thoughts are really
who
deep.
are the
Free
most
me. Just free me from this torture.
insecurity in these
I
communities?
wanna see. I just wanna see what's on the other side. I wanna see my dad again. Depression, please, bro. Please just make it snappy. Lock me. I wanna be locked in this document. I don't even need a pen and a paper anymore. All they do is just slow down the process.
One is for land.
You're on your own, depression. You're just on your own. Just seal the damn deal. You're busy targeting the innocent. What's I'm here waiting for you, waiting for you, please. I need you. What's so hard in taking my soul? I mean, you've already taken my life. Why are you so stubborn when it comes to me? How many people have you killed? What's so special about my soul? If it's special, then it's all yours. Just take it. Depression, you betrayed me. Depression.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Fight. Food injustice. Drought hits tables. Fight for food insecurity. Time waits for no man. Fight. Fight. Retain power. Fight injustice. Hunger. Raise your voice. Let it scream. Time for agency. Fight. I see resilience. Imagine. Fight for food injustice. Fight for unemployment. Raise your voice. Make it count. Fight. Stand up. Food insecurity exists. Unemployment exists. What's done? Lack of nutrition exists. Wake up. Lord, intervene. These battles are beyond us. Fight. Food categories. For different people, food injustice is still a battle. Fight for what you deserve. The time the fight goes on, it's only the start. Fight, fight, and fight.
This poem is titled Sing the Song. Oh, little one, you always have a song in your heart. Sing that song like the art of your heart it is. Sing from your heart that the rain is silky, wet and slippery. On cold days we lament to its icy command. We gather fire around it. We gather at war with the weather. How graceful the rain, that everything it touches, the rain comes singing from the heavens. And when it sprinkles the soil, it breaks into song. The earth breathes life and gives life to a varying variety of vegetation, fruit and flowers. Rain nourishes the soil as it fills the rivers and flows into the ocean. That earth sings the glorious song of growth and grace. Isn't it magical how we receive magical blessings for new life, for fruition and growth? Break into song when the cold rain touches your skin. Feel the magic. It is happening around you.
Let it speak its mind, color its thought. Let it channel its path away from its norm. Let it cease to see what it seeks in light. Let the soil feast what plows to greed. Let us dance for hours and hours, imagining what we seek. Let us feel what we cannot feel, and outline our thoughts. Let us wonder. Let us smile. Let us dance. Let us hug. Let us feel with compassion as I stare at that delicate plant growing into a flower. Maybe one day it might be a tree. Look at me, talking about something that I observed, something that I want, something that but it could be. It genuinely could be. I mean, it will. It will. As we dance for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours for what's ours. Thank you.
I am distracted, hungry and distracted. If only I wasn't hungry and distracted, I might be able to dream. Hungry and distracted, I dare to dream. Hungry and distracted, I still dream. Yeah, that ends on dream.
My tummy never smiled. My tummy never smiled. Since birth, it never laughed. How can I ever love? How can I ever love when death is the only thing I love? It's been my mind's friend, the cure of this pain. Oh yes, it is a pain. Tears are my friend. Tears are my friend. Oh, it's no longer the same. Since my father's death, I've been living in pain, experiencing fear. Not because of his death, but the fear of dying from starving. Yes, hunger has been striking. My tummy never smiled. Oh, my heart has been swimming in blood, singing in pain. How can I get over this pain? How can I get over this pain? Empty stomach, empty pockets, the empty buckets, oh, the empty cupboards. You swear I'm a robot. No food, no drink, just a pain and pills. I don't even know what's a pill. Imekwi maqongo. Kunini inyembezi mna ndizixhaphile emphefumulweni sele ndixhalabile. I mean, how many people have died? How many people are depressed? Hunger. We are not your victims. We are not your victims, even though you've dug a grave in my stomach. Deep as my father's grave, hunger, you leave hunger, you leave trails on my stomach. There's a pain on my tummy. Hunger, you leave cracks. Hunger, you leave cracks. I picture death. Yes, death. You're never gonna kill me. I'm not your victim. But if this is a war, then bring it on. Bring it on. I'm not a spoiled brat. I know the hardships of life. So I'm going to face you heads on, hands off. This is not a physical fight. I call it an emotional one, because emotionally you've been attacking. You've been striking, leaving my heart bleeding, my tummy groaning, singing in pain. Hunger, I am not your victim. Don't you dare victimize me. Sele. Ndinhlekise ehlaleni kanti Thixo mna wawenzapha emhlabeni kungoku emqaleni komile. Hunger is victimizing me. I am not your victim. Hunger, I am not your victim.
What would you tell them? I would tell them that I'm angry, that I'm confused, and it does not help that I'm hungry, and that things are bad. Things have always been bad for someone like me, for people like me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You are sorry. What are you sorry for? Don't you dare feel sorry for me. I don't want to be felt sorry for. Do not reduce me with your pity. That is the shame. That is you shaming me into a crumpled piece of paper. I am nothing like you think. I am not my hunger. I am not my suffering. And yet I have no choice. I am stuck in the sand-filled box, and the sand is made out of your pity. And it drowns me. For supper tonight, I will have the sand in my mouth.
Slow down. What do you want? Why are you shouting? Why are you so angry?
I am not angry, damn it. I am hungry for more. More for myself. More for my people. Don't you see? Don't you see the hunger in my eyes? In the way that I breathe, in the way that I talk? I am consumed. Sometimes I don't know who I am. Sometimes I wish I was someone else. Someone better, someone freer. Someone who can get up and say, let's go somewhere, anyway, that is far away from here, without thinking about money and where my next meal will come from. I cannot breathe. Can you not see that? I'm barely breathing. Do you care? Do you really care?
Mama notata babe nabantwana ababili, intombi nenkwenkwe. Babesebenza ema-kitchen, utata engu-caretaker, umama eyi-home-based care. Balishiya eli ngokuhlaselwa ngubhubhane legongqongqo wesaqhithi ucorona COVID-19. Beshiya ngasemva intombi engasebenziyo ifundela ukuba i-ECD teacher. Uyakhala ezimanjiyane kuba lento yenzeke ngobuphuthu-phuthu ebomini bakhe engekabi nando esandleni, okanye udangi okanye impangela. Acule ingoma.
Hello, my child.
Hello, Doc.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you? How's my father doing?
We tried our utmost best.
No, well, trying is not a word that I'm looking for right now. Can you tell me something else, please?
I was really hoping that I would provide you and your family with some positive news. However, we tried our utmost best to resuscitate your father.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we've lost him.
Acule ingoma.
Ukuba bendazine ukuthi usamshiya yenda ndikuxelele ukuba ndingathanda.
Bangenelele abamelwane ngelithuthuzelayo. Xola mama, xola tata, sekunjalo. Xola mama, xola sana, sekunjalo. Aphakamise ubuso bakhe, avuthulule, avakale esithi, ndiyekile ukuziqenya nokoyika abantu. Ndiyekile ukuziqenya nokoyika abantu. Ingaba ndimlo uphakayo. Ndiyekile ukuziqenya nokoyika abantu. Ingaba ndimlo uphakayo. Ndiyekile ukuziqenya nokoyika abantu. Ingaba ndimlo uphakayo. Uyangena umntwana owabo next door ekhala ngesisu esibuhlungu ezibhijabhija. I've got pain in my stomach, Mom.
I've got a pain in my stomach. Oh, Mama, please help. I've got a pain in my stomach.
Mama
Please
is crying
help.
out loud.
Lord, what can I do? Oh Lord, what can I say? Lord, what can I do? Oh Lord, what can I say? Because this is the world of troubles, and this is the world of sorrows. This is the world of troubles, and this is the world of sorrows.
Coronavirus victims, they end up leaving behind child-headed homes, poor food delivery during COVID-19, unlabeled food, no idea if it's originally and unnutritious.
Whoa.